What up, though? Ledge here. Ibattle. It's been a minute. Y'all thought y'all can just throw dope ass events, and I wasn't just gonna turn back around. Y'all gonna act like y'all forget. Y'all act like y'all forgot about me, man. Y'all done hit this new arc. Like y'all done forgot about y'all day ones, huh, Lex? Huh? Tell them who been around. All these new niggas acting like they been down. They ain't been down. Huh? If y'all don't remember Blackheart Adonis versus JC, don't talk to me, huh? If you don't remember, give me back my fucking chain. It's radiant. If you don't remember, it's radiant. Don't talk this Ibattle shit with me, man. That's right. Shout out to those. You can also see me on the app doing interviews with Def the Kid and such. Shout out to everyone. But we meet again. Welcome. We gotta talk about an important card, man. I'm about to do some predictions. Quick little prediction for y'all, man, about this card, Gota 9. Now, if you're looking at the main event, that's not going down. Respect to Geechee. Lex put out a post saying that battle will not be happening, but the rest of these battles listed looks like it's a go. By the way, Lex, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Like you taking a break? You ain't going no. Who told him he can leave? Lex, who said? I ain't signing off. Don't you? Do they know I got a stake in Ibattle? Do they know like They know I'm a private investor that just didn't make it private anymore. I just announced that. Think you can, yo Lex? You think you can just bounce?
You smoke crack, don't you?
Like seriously, you think you can do that? You think you can do that? We ain't doing that. But anyways, we're gonna get to the card. I'm gonna start with Roll Easy versus Mike. I'm familiar with Mike from a while ago actually, and I watch a few of his battles. I like what he does. I like his pacing. He got good pacing, and I just I like his lyrical ability. I seen Roll Easy via shorts. It's funny what YouTube shorts could do. Wasn't all the way familiar. Watched them in the previous battle against someone I forgot. Real Sick was hosting though, and he had that moment. I think it kind of went viral. I don't know it did a lot of numbers on the YouTube side, and I like his delivery. I like his approach. I like his angle ability. I don't know if that was just specific to that. I don't know if he always liked that because it was like Indian versus the Indian with Real Sick hosting, and a lot of elements, and he had like this really tailored angle for him. I don't know if you get in that bag. If you can get in that bag all the time, I think he can. For some reason, I think he can. But here's the thing though, dudes that usually can angle gotta be good rappers to make it really hit. Like Real Sick, B Dot, those guys who can really rap and break you down, like Ace Amin and Kid Chaos. That's when it really hits. And Roll Easy seemed like he's from that cloth, so I'm gonna roll with him in that one, man. I'm gonna roll with him in that one. Ty Law versus Dexter. I'm familiar with Dexter too, man. Familiar with Dexter's Lab. But Ty Law is Ty Law. And what y'all don't realize is Ty Law deserves like to be on a card of this magnitude. One, because he's talented, right? Been around. But two, I always like to see guys get credited for not complaining. And what I mean is he was on the top of the world when he was getting those early URL looks, going against Snow and people like that, and creating moments. People, but his flame kind of went away. But this whole time, I've never seen him on Twitter ranting and complaining about not, getting overlooked. He just been working, bro. He just hit the independent leagues, grassroots leagues, and been giving them quality performances. In the King of the Dot tournament, I thought he beat Head Ice. You know how that go. So I like that. But aside from that, one of the best punchers of all time. I don't know where he ranks, but he's in the top 15 to 20 for sure, right? He might even be higher to some people. So I'm gonna go with Ty Law. I do like Dexter. Um, I just Ty Law not gonna let this moment slip. This is a moment for him to really, make people like, yo, don't y'all forgot about me. Roy Jones, huh? Y'all must have forgot. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all know nothing about Roy Jones rapping. But Jalopy Bungus versus Elijah Straight. Man. This is interesting because Elijah is talented, of course. Um, and there are the conversations of who he sounds like and who he idolizes, apparently, or, allegedly, I would say. Jalopy is someone who, because of my dog Nico, who's the voice of the West, just, I don't know. If y'all not tapped into Nico TV to learn about West Coast battle rap, y'all sleep. But that's neither here nor there. That's how I found out about him. Heard he was doing his thing over there in Arizona. Then he got a couple of plates in the West and California. He's good. He's good. Elijah is a little more seasoned, a lot more seasoned. I think he punches heavier. And I think he can write just as well. Now sometimes Elijah, I guess he can overcomplicate his rounds a bit. It can be a little too layered, too double meaning ish, I guess you would say. But I think he's just going to be better than Jalopy. Jalopy, keep your hands to yourself. I saw or what? Not keep your hands to yourself. No more threats. I saw the Black Mage battle. Like, them niggas don't just rap anime over there; they live it. They don't just rap anime. They become anime. Like, you better relax over there. All right, but yeah, that's how I'm calling that one, man. I see I'm going with the vets in some of these. Maybe it'll change. Well, this one is pretty neutral right here. Kang versus Def the Kid. This battle on Ibattle, Def the Kid versus Kang would be like a main event for some of their other cards. So that's how good this card is, to be honest with you. When I see those two names kind of low on the card listing wise, as far as the sequence and shit. But and what I noticed about Ibattle, what I like too, just because you see it listed like this, it might not go in this order. I almost guarantee it won't. Like Kang and Def might go second to last, third. You know what I'm saying? They can go anywhere. But Kang is someone who's very talented, man. I've seen him on Gates cook up. I've seen him go against the likes of Danny Myers and do well. I think, did he just battle Febo? I think I've just seen him versus Febo. I don't know. I watch a lot of Ibattle, so they all kind of get lumped in together at some point. Def the Kid, I just seen versus XL on Max Out. Really good showing there. Opened some eyes for sure. You know, me and him go back to when he battled Knox early, a couple of years back. Interviewed the brother. Solid brother. Always done show love to me. And I appreciate that. Kang as well. And I've interviewed Kang before too. And Kang is a good. Kang actually, I was interviewing him on his lunch break. And he was off outside in the trenches for real. So, shout out to both brothers, man. I think this very well could be battle of the night. It very well could be. It's up there. I got it in my top 2 to 3. It's a candidate. I'm gonna lean towards Def the Kid because I believe he's matured with his material over the last couple of showings I've seen. He's just. It's gonna mature because he's maturing because he's literally, like, not literally a kid, but he's a young man. So he's getting older, experiencing different things. He's he's traveling more, getting bookings out of town. So he's you can tell it's having an effect on his material in a good way. I think Kang is going to be really good too. I can just see, I guess, Def edging out around to take a 2-1 victory, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to that one. That's high on the list. high on the list. That's going to market, book it. Replay value city. Def the Kid versus Kang is replay value city. You're going to watch that battle 2 or 3 times for sure. Guaranteed. JR versus Sean Gota. I've seen Sean Gota a lot, man. I've actually seen him a lot. And I feel like he improves every time I watch him. I don't have like I don't know. It's subjective, of course, but I definitely feel like I've seen him cook up and get better, man. It's just JR, and I know for a lot of y'all, I know how y'all work. Sean, what y'all be space? Listen, first of all, let me put the camera back on me. Space Cadets is mine. Seeing y'all use it, I use it in fun. Some of my best homies are Space Cadets, so that's why I tease them with it. But I'm gonna have to trademark that. I see people trying to use it and claim it. That's mine. And battle rapping. I see a lot of y'all using that now. I'm about to start taxing y'all. I can use some extra ends, man. I'm gonna start suing y'all. But JR is definitely a Space Cadet, and he's one of the bunch, one out of the bunch that's transitioned to in-person battles and done really well. I think his first time I seen him was against Appa, another Space Cadet, and they did well. And you know what's going on with Appa? He's been getting big time plates, and JR hasn't been too far behind in this matchup against Gota. I call him Sean Gota, but I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, you know, I've seen him like he's been active, man. I think I seen him against Cortez. Was that Ibattle battle him and Cortez? Was him and Cortez on Ibattle? I feel like it was, but I remember that one, and I think Cash Kid, right? Seen him against Cash Kid too. So he's been active. I like his style. So it's like preference based. I just think JR might create more haymakers or something. I think JR is gonna win. I'm sorry, Sean. I think JR is gonna like create like something that's gonna shift the momentum. Like you might be consistent throughout your round, but JR gonna say something that's really gonna take the round, you know, by the scruff of the neck. Los Preem versus Cuban. I'm going with Los Preem in that, man. Y'all, I don't know. Shout out to Cuban Hood. I'm going with Los Preem. No, I said that too quick. Cuban has been really good, especially over these last 2 years. Like he could have very well won Most Improved when they did the Champion of the Year shit last year. He beat, what was that, Danny he battled on? What was that? Did he battle Danny on Battle Academy? Thought he kind of washed Danny. Thought he did really good against Chilla. No, Cuban got this. That's a tough one. This is a good battle too. I think I'm gonna roll with Cuban. Man. Even though I naturally pick against people who smoke cigarettes like regularly. I think I saw him smoking a cigarette recently, and I ain't like it. But I got to put that aside. Listen, if you wanna age due to via tobacco, that's on you. I was being very petty, but no, I got Cuban, man. Knox versus Drake Dennis, really good matchup. Knox, man, y'all don't. I like that, man. Lex don't be sparing Knox. I don't give a fuck how young you is. You gonna be we putting you in the oven. City Towers, Luke Castro, Mike P. Sheesh. And Dre is so like consistent and well rounded. If he's losing a battle a little bit, if you hit him with a haymaker, he can freestyle rebuttal that, and now he's pretty much back even with you. This is what's going to happen, man. Knox is going to have a show level of maturity, just like Def the Kid has been showing. What I mean is, I noticed sometimes Knox, and I know you watch the show sometimes, had you on the show. Damn, I had a lot of y'all Ibattle niggas on the show, man. Y'all might as well just hire me to be media. You know, I can be sold. Like, yeah, I can be sold on the gig. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hire me as media, man. Like, we do interviews. Docs, just hire your boy, man. I'm dead serious, even though I'm laughing. But anyway, yeah, Knox. What I notice sometimes is when you be into your sequence and you hit that crescendo, like the final bar, and it don't land the way you thought it would land in the building. Your energy level drops the next couple of lines. Like you gotta stay consistent with your energy level even when something don't hit. I guess is what I'm saying. Because sometimes when it doesn't hit, you realize that, and it's like a slight change in how your delivery and your aggression and things like that. You gotta stay level. It's gonna be a tough uphill battle for you, but you know what? I think those battles that made you stronger, bro. Real shit. I'm gonna pick Knox. I think Dre is gonna be good. I guess I just don't know how consistently good Dre is gonna be round per round. And this, I ain't gonna lie, it's due to like Gates and him. They do a lot of 1 round battles. If this is a 3 round battle, I'm gonna trust Knox, who's been in a lot of 3 round battles. I know Dre has been in 3 round battles. He's been on URL and stuff like that. But there's something about pacing at the right time. When you are constantly in 3 round battles, your mindset changes. Your mindset has a certain structure to it, and it's like repetitive. Like, okay, this segment I can say for this round. This round, I'm like, it's going to be very topical. Like you can, space things out. And I think when you be in a lot of 3 round battles like Knox has been, I think it does help you in these scenarios. So I'm gonna go with Knox, man. I think he's gonna get a big time dub against a quality established vet. That's just going out on a limb here. We'll see. If I'm wrong, I'm sure I'll hear from it. Bill Collector versus Big Waka. Um, I'm gonna go Bill, man. Bill's just one of the most talented. There's no knock to him. Like Bill's just one of the most talented battle rappers that ever lived. To be honest with you, just one of the most just talent. Like he could really, really rap. He could. He can give you humor. He can give you bars. He can give you schemes. He can give you angles. Like some of his grudge matches, he had the best angle. The Mike P round in the tournament, the shit against Hitman. Like he got angles. Like he can angle if he wants to. He's just really gifted, man. I'm gonna go with Bill. Bill is a legend. I don't know if people consider him. I consider him a legend. Like Bill's a legend. He won a tournament. He won a tournament, one of the biggest leagues. He has all the super duper scope. I got the burner. He got like quotables. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going with Bill. Shout out. Um, Dunge versus DNA. Now, for those who are in the battle rap community, knowing what's going on with DNA, before we even get into who I got winning, I do want to just flat out commend him for still, like, I don't even know. Like, I think I'm strong, but when you lose your mother and your grandmother around the same, like, not too far away from each other, condolences, seriously, like, tremendously on that. I think I can because I do muster through other shit and just still work, but that might be the one that'll stop me from like doing something. I really feel like that. So for him to do this, I think I've heard A Ward has done it before, lost someone dear to him and still battled. I I just don't know if I could do that. So he got really elite, top tier, god tier level strength, bro. So that's first and foremost. As far as this battle, I love this matchup. Just on a booking standpoint, it's one of my favorite matchups on the card. Like because this battle could go either way. They both could 30 each other. It could be 2-1 either way. Like it could be anything. Cause Dunch is really him over there. And DNA is it's DNA. When things like that happen to you, it's two things. There's no gray area. Either you're gonna like rise to the occasion because all you like it's I guess it's a sense of escape, right, for you. So you just totally locked in now to the battle, or it's just battling is the last thing on your mind, but you want to fulfill the obligation. I feel like DNA is such a professional. It's going to raise his performance level up, and that's why I got him winning this battle. I just think he's probably zeroing in on this to get his focus away from what's going on. Um, and I think Dunch is going to hang with him toe to toe. But I just think DNA is going to do what DNA does. Free like a couple of rebuttals here and there, them flow switches and shit that he's known for. That you know what I'm saying, what they call the starburst flow and all that. He get into that bag, it might be a wrap for Dunch. Dunch got a different Dunch pace is like a conversational flow is what I call it, which is really really dope. And especially when you do like comic relief shit and angling, he's not really chain punching a lot. So that might work in his favor, being that it's on iBattle. But I just think DNA can make the adjustments and do it all. So I'm gonna go with DNA in that one. And then finally, Chilla Jones versus Febo. Febo has been really, really good, man. He is like really good, extremely good. Chilla, Chilla's Hall of Fame bound, man. You had to stop and put people in the hall. He'll be in the hall. Dog, this dude won. He was the champion at King of the Dot and then won champion of the year. Like pretty much the very next year or something like that. Like that's legendary. I don't know who else could do that and is going to do that. So those two accolades is like a big time flex, bro. That's a big time flex. But I'm gonna go Febo. Sorry, Chilla. I think Febo thrives in these moments. I think also conversely, I think Chilla hasn't been the same. Like, I don't think he's been on the same pace. I know he got Klutz up out of there, but I just watched him against Vixen, and I'm like, eh. Like I feel like he's been a roller coaster since winning champion of the year. Like he had some great performances, he had some he had some cool performances, then something great. Um, yeah, and I think Febo's has been more consistent over a recent period. I do think he writes up in his rounds too. Like I don't when I watch Febo sometimes I never really I don't think how I rarely give him the first round, it feels like, but he writes up most of the time, and you got to be a good closer when you go against these type of opponents. You got to close the show because Chilla's thirds don't be his rarely. I don't think it's ever been his strongest round. I think historically it's been his second. I feel like historically it's been his second, maybe his first a few times. It's never really his third. So with Febo writing up and usually getting better each round, I'm gonna go with Febo 2-1 in that. And yeah, that's it, man. Y'all gotta get the pay-per-view though. It's live. It's live. It's like on the I don't know if y'all iBattle have their own app. Quite frankly, it's the best battle rap app, to be quite honest with you. So please subscribe to it. You're gonna get the pay-per-view, and then you're gonna get the next day VOD iBattle TV mobile app, man. Just go ahead and get it. October 14th this weekend, man. This Saturday. I'm looking forward to it, bro. It's a lot of good matchups. Like I said, I think my battle of the night, I think I am gonna go with Def the Kid and Kane. I'm gonna go with Def the Kid and Kane with Dunch versus DNA being probably the second best battle, followed by what would be third. I'm gonna go Los Prime and Cuban. I think those are gonna be the top three battles. That's my pick, man. Shout out to iBattle, the whole family and community over there. What I like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see some of these people that I talked about in this prediction show in the comments, because that cult shit ain't just a friend of a cliche name. They really be out here everywhere. Twitter, they be mobbing. Y'all be mobbing, man. I'm telling you, don't. Hey, be careful in these comments though, because I mob back. I mob back. All right, you better be careful. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to one of y'all. I'm gonna pull up to y'all battles. Y'all better be ready for a corner battle. I'm from the hood. We battle on the corner still. I'm old, man. I'm old. So that's it, man. I'm out of here. As always, keep it battle rap. Peace and love, man. Enjoy Gota 9.